So now we're given certain information, and now we need to decide which equation we're going to use. For A here, we're given slope and y-intercept, so we'll use slope-intercept form, which looks like y equals mx plus b. So this is a simple substitution. My slope is 3, my y-intercept is -5, so I'm just going to change that to -5. So there's the equation of my line. For B, I'm given a point and I'm given a slope. So we'll use point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus, my y value is 5. My slope is 2. My x value is -1. So you may be tempted to write it like that, but we always need to simplify things. So subtracting a negative is going to become a plus. So there's my final answer. Now I'm given the graph. I have 2 points here, -2, -1, and 3, +5. So I'm going to write the equation of the line. Notice my y-intercept is in there, but I don't know exactly what my y-intercept is. So instead of using slope-intercept form, I'm going to use point-slope form. I'll draw in my slope triangle first. My rise, I start at that left point, is going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My run is to the right, so it's positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So rise over run, my slope is 6/5. Now I'm going to fill in the rest. I can choose either of these points. I think it's easier for me to always choose the positive point, so I'm going to focus on 3, 5. So I'll plug in my x value into x1, so it'll be x minus 3. Plug my y value in for y1, and it'll be y minus 5. If you wanted to choose this point here, -2, -1, you could have done that. It's not any different really. The final answer though would look like this. +1, since it was actually a -1, the slope is identical. X plus 2, since it would be x minus -2. Again, both of those are correct answers. What are the equations for the horizontal and vertical lines through this point 2, 4? I'll start here. All vertical lines look like this. X equals some number. And so you really just have to ask yourself, what is the x value anywhere on that line? Notice that that x value there is 2, this x value is 2, this x value is 2, this x value is 2. So because that's the case, to write the equation of that line, we're just going to write x equals 2. If somebody were to ask you what's the slope of that line, you would say the slope is undefined because it's vertical. Now if we want to write the equation of the horizontal line, if anybody asked you what any of these y values are here, you would say the y values are 4. And so you're just going to say y equals 4 for the equation of the line. The slope of that line is 0. If you wanted to write the equation in slope-intercept form, you could write it as this. It would be unnecessary to include the 0x, but it might help some people to understand why this equation is still in slope-intercept form. The slope is 0, the y-intercept is 4.